No pores.
Yeah.
That should be his boxing nickname, like the poreless wonder.
That's terrible. All right, we can.
All right, here's the minute before.
Okay.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Cybertron!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Autopod Decepticast, your weekly podcast that delivers a minute-by-minute breakdown of the 1986 Transformers movie. This is episode 68, so we'll be covering the 1 hour, 7 minute, and 1 second to the 1 hour and 8 minute mark. This is your host, Aaron, or as many people call me, the ultimate male.
Okay.
Or the ultimate object of desire. And with me are Caleb and Ryan, a.k.a. the ultimate meatballs. And with that, I'm going to jump straight into round 2 of our Rocky Rundown.
Wow, we're going right to it.
Well,
I love it.
I mean, we got to do it sooner than later.
Yeah,
We're already 2 weeks.
Eventually, we've got to talk about
behind
the
relevance.
Transformers.
Yes. We're going to make this one quick, but I think the main update is that Ryan has... he did a little marathon session.
I did, yeah. A couple weeks ago, I watched them all. I bought just sometimes, and this is funny, like late at night on weekends, I will be like, I'll get like, there should be a breathalyzer on Amazon. Because sometimes I will receive things in the mail that I'm like, oh yeah, I ordered that. And I never regret it, but I'm like, maybe if I'd been totally sober, I wouldn't have navigated to that. But yeah.
It sounds like all of West's Christmas presents were bought.
What a hateful thing to say.
West is Ryan's girlfriend, and as I recall, she received a...
Come back.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Wait a minute.
She received
She must listen to the Autopod Decepticast After
She
Dark.
got that sweet ass facial.
Disgusting.
For Christmas.
No, what did you buy her, then?
I got her. I think you're referring to the nut bowl, which
The nut
sounds
bowl.
filthy, but yeah, it was the bowl where you could. It had is that what, sesame seeds? Yeah, no, yeah, and then you eat them, and
It just collects
a tray to spit the shells.
Those are not sesame seeds.
No, they're
No,
What are they?
The baseball players.
Pistachios?
Well,
No.
God damn, sunflower seeds.
Thank you,
Sunflower seeds.
Jesus Christ! I couldn't bring up sunflower seeds. Yeah,
Although I
and
do
then
like the idea of snacking on sesame seeds.
yeah, sometimes I do have toasted sesame seeds in my freezer, and sometimes I'll just grab a spoonful and throw them down.
They are delicious.
Yeah.
Sesame oil is delicious.
But yeah, like that, it had a tray for the seeds and a tray for like the spitting, but also like the weirdest part was like a little slot you can put your phone in to watch TV or watch videos. It's very weird. It cost me like $8.
Stupidest.
That wasn't her major present.
Sure.
But it's the only one I can remember off the top of my head.
Back to the Rocky Rundown.
Sure.
So the listener may recall that Caleb and I both put Rocky at the top of our list. Then I followed up with Rocky 2 and Creed. Caleb reversed that, went with Creed as number 2, Rocky 2 as number 3. And then I think we're more or less in alignment. No, I guess we flip-flopped on 4 and 3 in the 4-5 spot. But we both ended off with Balboa and Rocky 5.
Ours are very similar. I could probably justify making some of the changes that Aaron has, and I'm not.
We could fight this out all day long in a proverbial Rocky style.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm trying to say is I wouldn't fight it out at all. I'm saying that I would comply. Probably, I would probably comply with some of your list.
And perhaps I could comply with yours.
So there's no fighting there at all.
You're right. It's a stalemate.
There's no stalemate either. I don't know. There's no competition here at all. I'm saying I could agree with you.
Friendship.
Yes.
A friendship and move instead of a fatality.
Yeah, there's no fatalities here.
What about a babality?
Caleb's really trying to work on this new, like, non-aggressive persona.
No, there's nothing aggressive.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know. All right, so...
And then Ryan, Rocky
I went crazy.
He started with the art film, jumped right into the wacky films, and then went back to art, went back to commercial comeback, back to art again, and then
how dismissive.
we all ended with Rocky V as our least favorite film. So I don't know where the follow-up to this is.
Oh,
Well,
I have it.
it changes, and
Yeah.
I've got a problem with Ryan, what he
With the new
changed.
list?
Yeah.
I went through and rewatched them all back to back, which I definitely recommend because, like I was saying, there are things you pick up from not even just flashbacks, but like in every movie, there are little moments and collections of things from the previous movies. I updated the list to be number 1, Rocky 2, number 3. I don't know. That was weird. I didn't number these right, but number 1, Rocky 2, number 2, Rocky 3, number 3, Rocky, 4, Creed, 5, Rocky 4. 6 Balboa, and 7 Rocky 5.
So Rocky
and
5
that's pretty much
Balboa and
than I
Rocky
thought.
5 are still your lowest.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought in your list you put Rocky, original Rocky, like down at 5. But that's so I feel a little better about this list. I thought you put the original Rocky way down in the list, and I was like, what the hell?
I think that was my. No, yeah, I don't know why you're thinking that, but
That's fine.
But like,
I'm relieved.
I will say, and Mike Seibert's been commenting on a lot of these as well, and we've had a kind of a back and forth. He mentioned, he was talking about having to rewatch them and something about revising his stance on Rocky 3, which is
He hates Rocky 3?
I don't know, but I haven't listened to the interview that he's talking about where they talk about it. But Rocky, if I had to pick one Rocky and I could only watch one forever, 3 would be it. That's the one I would watch that one over and over.
I would stick with the original.
I know, and that was one thing that stuck with me too, Caleb, is that Mike and I were talking about that, and like Rocky 1 is really good, but like, boy, if on rewatching, the pace is just glacial.
Well, see, this is the thing, though. I guess we've established that I like glacial movies. Like, I could sit through 2001: Space Odyssey again and again. I'm really drawn. The pace of Rocky, the original Rocky, it's not glacial. There's a lot of dialogue, and so I think it's just the expectation. Are you wanting to see literal action, or are you wanting to see dialogue
And development.
Sure, and that's the thing, is that's what makes the movie so good.
And it's the foundation, the cornerstone, if you will, of all the. If you don't have that set up from that movie,
Absolutely.
all the other movies are garbage. You don't care.
You could say it's the first movie of the series, really.
I mean, yes, absolutely, and for all those reasons, that's why it's great. But 7 movies in, it's like, again, I say over and over, we have shorthand for it now. I'm like, I don't really need it, so watching it over is almost boring because I'm like, it's not. It's more like it's not even I know all this. It's like, gosh, the pacing is so slow, but it's because they're setting up a whole world. Whereas now I know what the world is. It's the same way of like watching a movie, especially like an intro from like the 1940s. It's like, yeah, all right, get to it, because like we have shorthand now where we know this is how movies are set up, so you can just jump right into it.
Sure, I think there's a quality though that people are getting away from where dialogue is important.
I agree.
It just depends on the type of movie.
And when I'm watching,
And yet 2001.
when I'm watching the original Rocky, I am really impressed with Stallone's ability to deliver his character so comprehensively. Like,
it's a very naturalistic
to the point where I can't tell if he's improvising because he knows the character so well, or if those are actual lines. Like his delivery in it is just.
Well, he did write it.
I know. So obviously he understands the character very well, but to the point where it almost seems like he's almost like method acting.
Yeah, that's the thing is, it's a very naturalistic like performance. It doesn't feel like acting really.
Yeah, and then even like Burgess Meredith's character.
Oh, it's so good.
Is like solid, and it's almost
that
on
scene
par.
with him and in
the
Rocky's apartment. Yeah.
Oh, it's
where
tough.
he's trying to like
Convince
and
him.
I forgot that Burgess Meredith was kind of a shithead in that movie. I mean,
he was
until
gonna
he
be
realizes
worse.
Rocky can it has a shot, and he's like, trying to kind of hitch his wagon to that star. But there is that line where he's so dismissive of Rocky because he feels like he squandered his talent.
Right.
But yeah, that scene is very emotional.
It's hard.
So Would you say, Ryan? I mean, and I want to talk about a couple things here, and then we should probably move on because we don't want this to be a 20-minute conversation. But
especially if we do.
You put Rocky 2 at the top of the list. I think we talked about this offline. It feels like Rocky 2 has a lot of the same elements of Rocky 1. It's just faster paced and it's easier to digest in that way.
They're trying to wrap
it's almost as artsy.
They're trying to wrap that story up.
Right, exactly. It's almost as artsy, but it moves a little faster.
Yeah, it moved from number, I think, 5 I had it at to number 1.
So, but you just said Rocky 3 if you could only watch one. Why didn't you put Rocky 3 at number 1 instead of number 2?
Because I enjoy both of them, but I think Rocky 2 is a better movie. I just didn't in terms of rewatchability and enjoyment, I like Rocky 3 better because it is so rewatchable. But I think Rocky 2 is better. And in rewatching Rocky 2, I just forget how good Carl Weathers is in that, where he's just obsessed with getting Rocky back in the ring.
Carl Weathers.
It's the Eye of the Tiger. Rocky 3 is all about the Eye of the Tiger.
I think that's what I love too. Is like the quote unquote villain of the first two. If you have a villain around long enough, they become a hero, like the Terminator. Sure. But I think that's what I like so much is those two together against Clubber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paper champion.
Last episode recap. You guys might recall Ultra Magnus back to life. The Matrix gone, but there's still hope. And an objective is agreed upon. Do you remember what that was?
Unicron.
Yeah, kill him. Let's kill him. The Junkions pull their ship out of the
trash.
Yeah, and it becomes an erect phallus out of the garbage.
Some might say. And the teams group up and board ships to head to Unicron. And
kill the Grand Poobah.
So yeah, right at the top of the minutes, Junkions, Autobots, they boarded their respective ships. We hear kind of a roaring sound. The engines charge for launch. They're ultimately just kind of blowing debris all over the place.
I do love this at 5 seconds in to this minute where the ships are starting to take off and there's that glowing from underneath and the trash just starts blowing out.
Yeah.
It's very on brand for like your sweet shuttle taking off conveyance scenes, which, like I said before, this movie is like 50% getting from A to B.
In reality, I mean, would this blast apart the whole damn planet?
It's just garbage, though. I mean, it's
Who
fine.
gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I think there's probably enough mass to keep it all together.
The two ships, they simultaneously leave the gravitational pull of the planet here. Notable, the Quintesson ship leaves a red-ish exhaust trail.
Yeah.
The Junkion ship leaves a kind of yellowish green. But at any rate, cool animation all the way. Headed up to space.
I love it.
They're on their way, man.
So we fade out and we open back up at the planet of Unicron. Galvatron is calling out Unicron's name, taunting him over his possession of the Matrix.
I'm glad you paused it here at about 24 seconds into this minute, where we see that Galvatron has the Matrix on a chain around his neck. Because I was looking at that and I'm like, man, that chain must have sucked to animate in the same way of the net that they try to capture Blur with. Not as much, but God.
So I guess Galvatron does not have a Matrix hole in his chest?
He's a Decepticon.
Decepticons do not have Matrix holes?
I think that's the implication.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, spoiler, later in the movie, Hot Rod addresses why he can't open it. Or I guess Ultra Magnus couldn't open it either, but...
But Ultra Magnus had a Matrix hole.
It's true.
Do you know of anyone in the Transformers fandom that's ever made a chain with the Matrix on the bottom of it?
They should.
That'd be pretty badass.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm
We'll
sure
get Jacob the jeweler up in New York who makes all the medallions for the rappers.
Somebody must have done that.
Listeners, send us information.
Send us a Matrix necklace.
And I think, speaking of to tie this in with Rocky, or specifically Rocky 3, Mr. T would probably look really good with a Matrix chain.
Clubber Lang with the Matrix.
Okay, Aaron's I'm seeing a lot of this.
I'm seeing a lot, but it's not as magnificent and robust as I would like.
It would be enormous if you were to really...
I would just want it bigger than this. That's all. I mean, this is, I think, literally somebody took the toy and put a tiny little ring.
But look, some of them scroll up.
I mean, I want a little bigger than that.
What about that one?
I want at least as big as your standard Jesus piece.
How big is a standard Jesus piece, Aaron?
I don't know.
That's
microphone
enormous.
size.
I wouldn't call that standard.
I was just imagining if Clubber Lang literally had a size-accurate matrix around his neck, it would be like the size of his entire chest.
Yeah, it would be huge.
But
that's pretty cool. Anyway,
I mean, I don't necessarily need it to be in proportion of what it is for
Sure,
Galvatron.
of course.
But you would want it to be at least maybe 5 inches across.
Maybe even less, maybe 4, 3.5.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we know what's happening for Christmas.
Excellent work, guys.
And of course, that is an accessory that comes with. What Galvatron is it that comes with? I've seen the toy.
Well, there is Fans Toys. Sovereign has. I think all the third-party Galvatrons come with a matrix.
That's a no-brainer.
So the chain. Hard to illustrate. Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of illustrations, I went back and paused it right at the 67:18 mark, and just the opening shot here of Unicron is, again, this harkens back to the beginning of the movie where some of the most beautifully illustrated moments are, and just the layers and layers of shading and just detailed
very pretty
line work on here are so freaking awesome. And also in this sequence leading up to right before Galvatron speaks to him, I think this is a reused animation sequence or panel at 107:21, which is sort of where Galvatron is standing on a ledge here, and you see kind of some of the inner workings of Galvatron, or I'm sorry, of Unicron. Yeah. And again, great line work. And it's really awesome.
I feel like that is a panel from whenever he gives him the Revenge, the ship.
Yeah, I wonder if the Revenge, did it slide out of that
I can't remember. I should have. It's not occurring to me until just now, but yeah. Anyway, it's an amazing shot where Galvatron is standing on Unicron. It's so detailed.
Right. And it gives a good sense of scale. Mm-hmm. So, as soon as Galvatron has that moment, we hear the much recycled Unicron scream audio, by the way. That was a good imitation of it.
Motor Mouth Carter.
So Galvatron basically says he's in charge. Unicron's going to do his bidding, or he is going to taste Unicron's wrath.
Motherfucking wrath.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. I love the animated sequence of kind of the struggle. You can sense right off the bat.
Look at how fat Galvatron's fingers are. He's just manhandling that matrix.
Got them sausage phalanges going on over here. So it's clear that it's not really going to be that easy for Galvatron to win this one because he's pulling on the handle. He starts to claw at the grip of the Matrix, and Unicron at this point speaks and lets Galvatron know that you've kind of not really planned this out very well.
I think Galvatron made a serious error here, not figuring that out first.
Yeah.
On the trip over, he should have just did a little test pull.
I would. Stupid move.
He just thinks it's going to work.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's very arrogant, and taking on a planet is it like that just created you? That's pretty balls out.
I think cockiness is a trait that he's had ever since his Megatron days.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Unearned cockiness as well.
Well, he thinks he destroyed he did destroy Ultra Magnus. The sweeps did.
Right.
But, I just love this part of, where it's about to just go off. And, okay, let me ask you this. We're about to see the beginning of the transformation sequence. Do you think there's anyone, apart from really young kids, going into this movie that didn't know Unicron was a Transformer?
You probably had to guess.
I would think I also, to just check it out, I pulled up the U.S. Theatrical trailer for this movie. They just spoil it.
They gave it away.
They show him transforming. Right. I'm like, what the fuck is that all about?
Right.
Which is really weird. But then they did another weird thing where up top at the trailer they say, starring the voices of Judd Nelson, Leonard Nimoy, and Orson Welles. And I'm like, who's this for? Why are you advertising it like this? Kids don't know or care who that is, and parents aren't going to go see this movie because of that.
But the actors, they're probably doing it for the actors, where it's the actors want name recognition.
I wonder if that's I
don't know.
If you have top billing, do they have to say your
name?
But
it might be for the parents as well.
I've never seen any other.
What else are they going to do though?
Just not put. But I just doesn't, because it's a design to get kids to ask their parents to go to the movie. I just don't. It's obviously for adult. That part is for
Mom, Dad. We gotta go see this movie. It's got the voices of Judd Nelson, Orson Welles.
It's like the only.
But a movie's not gonna pay a premium rate for a name actor and not use it in their marketing.
They gotta bill him.
Now you got a good point. Who cares?
But
I don't understand they're gonna use it.
I guess it's just weird to me because it's like maybe almost 10 seconds of the first.
Maybe it's just an industry standard. Like they're just used to doing that, and that's what they did.
Maybe they just didn't know how to make kids movie trailers yet.
Perhaps.
It just struck me as really weird. Like I didn't know what audience that was meant for.
Well, obviously for the future. For us.
And what a great transition. We kick off, really, we talk about iconic moments. One of the most iconic moments in the whole movie.
Absolutely.
The Unicronian Transformation Sequence right here at about the 107:43 mark. So this flash of light leaks through some kind of toothed panels. Mm-hmm. And they open up, revealing layers upon layers. Moving pieces and parts, they slide out of the way, revealing wires and pistons. Galvatron's standing on this platform. He's taken aback. He's kind of, you get a sense that he's like, what the fuck have I done?
Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake.
Whoops.
As that happens, the wall in front of him kind of slides upwards.
I love that.
While flooring that he stands on lifts at an angle. It tosses him off balance. He tumbles down the shape-shifting cliff that is the planet's landscape. Over some craters.
That's cool.
Hilarious.
And right before the minute ends, we see a shot that reveals kind of the whole Unicron planet. Mm-hmm. And from about the sort of equatorial region, an area about the third of the size of the planet pushes out, flips open, and reveals
that's in the trailer
to be forearms.
I didn't realize when I watched this the first time earlier that there's Cybertron coming up.
We're going to address that in the next minute.
Yes, good.
God, we say it a lot, but animation is so cool, guys.
Oh man,
It's very nice.
It's this whole transformation sequence going into the next minute too is just, I mean, obviously they made a meal of it, no pun intended, for like reasons that are clear, but it's so good. Like it didn't have to be as detailed as it was, and it's so amazing. But like imagine if transforming the toy were that complex.
It should be.
With lots of pistons.
Yeah, you had to push like tiny little things into holes.
It should be.
So I have the Transformers the movie version of the Transformers Armada Unicron, and I have never transformed it. You have the same toy in the Armada version.
I got the Armada toy.
Do you remember what it transforms like? Is it anything like what this?
It is a little bit like the arms are and the legs are similar. Yeah, there's some some of it doesn't work obviously just for physics reasons, but yeah, it's not dissimilar to the way it happens in the movie.
Well, good then.
All right, moving on.
I tried to do a little research, and I guess I didn't get to it because I just have discussion notes. Info on designing Unicron. Fluoro dairy. That's as far as
I love
goes.
it when you have notes that you're like, oops. That never came to pass.
I do the research in piecemeal sometimes, and I'll leave notes for usually I'll highlight it so I'll see it and remind myself that I need to go back to it, but I did not do that this time.
The past Aaron fucked up.
That's right. So I guess that means it's time for...
Hey everybody, time to go. Time for script deviations, don't you know?
Is this a remix? Great.
So, mine, this is Aaron speaking, I'm going to go into mine. It's not that different. Right off the bat, Galvatron is very cocky. Some of the lines are a little bit different. He says, "Listen to me or suffer the consequences." And Unicron says, "Aren't we getting pompous?"
Oh, that's what he says.
Galvatron struggles with the Matrix, gets a big shock, though, as he's struggling with the Matrix.
Yeah.
That would have been a cool little component.
Yeah. We talk about scale, and again, if he'd have practiced that on the way over to Unicron,
Just
maybe
for
he would have
practice.
known. This isn't going to work. I'll just go give this back to the Autobots.
Yeah. or give Unicron Matrix.
Right. Yeah.
I would like just
Look what I did for
at
you,
him.
pal. Here you go. I'm out of here. Talk about scale. The script mentions the transformation of Unicron's head is the first thing that we see transform in this version of the
It
script.
like pops out of the planet.
I hate it. I hate that shit.
I don't like that.
And the script mentions that Galvatron is maybe the size. I like this. It says it's maybe the size of a single tooth on the horrible head that we see before us.
So it's okay, all right.
And I think that plays out as we go further into the transformation and get more, shots and comparisons. So that's mine. Ryan.
Okay, I'm just going to read this because it's pretty different. It's pretty different than the way that it is in this movie. Because if you remember, in this version of the script, Unicron is an almost organic planet with grass and trees and stuff. Ingestor and Victory. We cut to a long shot of Unicron as the slurping and sighing is heard murmuring in the background.
Slurping and sighing.
Yep. The cold soda.
Sounds like APDC. After dark.
You know what episode is next?
Uh-oh.
You know what number it is?
69.
So you know what's going to have to go at the end of that one.
Call back to Bill and Ted.
I guess.
You do guess, and you will guess. And you'll be right. The soda straw is no longer present. Galvatron flies into scene. Hear me, Ingester. I demand an audience at once. We follow Galvatron down through swirling clouds and once again lands on the hellish swaying tree trunk and grass area, which is even fatter and more ominous and shiny this time.
Demand, Galvatron. You demand my attentiveness.
Which is a weird line. Galvatron lands and sneakily slips a large bomb carton out and snaps it into place on the ground area and shoves grass over it to conceal it. Talking all the while, which I guess at this point we don't know that Unicron is the planet, because I'm like, wouldn't he feel that? But
yeah, that's weird.
It doesn't matter because it comes into play in just a second. And Galvatron says, my accomplishments have made me bold, Ingester. I have delivered vast scores of energy to you. Even the sacred moons of my home planet have served your hunger. Carton planting complete, he straightens up and parades boastfully. And now I have come to report the extermination of Autobot resistance. And Galvatron continues, therefore I now ask for it. This is not the boldest statement. Therefore I now ask for an end to our agreement.
It's so much dialogue.
So
you love dialogue.
I know, but
in this one, he's not necessarily planning a devious thing.
Yes,
yet.
he is. He planted a bomb.
Oh.
Really quick.
Yep.
I will have to say that my favorite movie of all time, The Road Warrior, has
almost
very
no
little dialogue. So I might have to reevaluate.
But it is long and plotting.
I think you just.
It is.
Right.
I think you just like complicated movies. I don't know.
I don't know how.
Anyway, this is not. We don't have to relitigate this.
Yeah, sorry.
Ingester laughs, and the force of it whips the grass and tree trunks and causes lightning flashes and thunder, which rocks the surface. And he says, "Never.
You are mine for eternity."
Galvatron sarcastically. Then prepare to meet your destiny, you bloated, gluttonous planet master.
Somebody says?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Which is not sarcasm.
You bloated, gluttonous planet master. Yeah, okay. He says exactly that. All right.
That's not sarcasm, though. I don't know how that would be sarcastic.
Planet
but
master.
And then he points to and says, I have set an enhanced thermocharge. When I detonate it, it will burrow into the core of this world and destroy it, and you, whoever you are, now taste my wrath. Which is stayed through all of the...
Wow, this is way off.
The bomb sizzles and glows and erupts in a white-hot cascade of froth like white lava, which eats swiftly down into the surface, leaving a widening borehole from which white-hot lava spurts and causes the surface to undulate and glow.
It's like his blood is lava? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like that, yeah. And the wild winds and lightning effects now whipping the grass and tree trunks, and then the ghostly voice says,
At last, the final bit of energy which will at last unlock me from my slumber. At last, free!
You sound like a Muppet.
I know, it went into... That voice is hard to do. I felt my vocal cords starting to get tired, and so I had to switch it up a little bit.
C is for cookie, and put it before me.
I was getting more of an animal vibe,
really?
but yeah, it's all point taken.
Galvatron reacts with growing terror as beneath him the rocks shift and the landscape starts rising and undulating like a new mountain range. And as the grass waves rippling, we pull back. Galvatron grabs a tree trunk and holds on for his life and keeps pulling back, and we zoom away to reveal rippling muscles beneath the surface of the planet of Unicron. As those muscles contour and flex and swell out and away from the spherical form, we change to a horizontal angle on Unicron, and it swells, and a smooth, pale moon starts to arise from the surface, only it's not a moon. It's the huge brow and then the eyebrows of a colossal robot head.
Whoa. So wait, his head is separate from his body?
No, it's just rising out like a moon.
Oh, I see.
I will skip a little bit of this. There's a jaw, like a jawbone comes into frame, and then essentially it is kind of the same where he just like shakes off the organic parts of the planet. Although there is like still hair on
Like
the back
a wet dog?
Well, there are still organic, like the two other organic mechanisms bolted in place and rotating wildly as they iris, then the white of the creature's vast moon-sized eye. He uses moon and continent a lot. The living interacting separate but integrated parts, which are the planet itself. And they open to reveal, again, I don't think he understands how big things are, because he says a galaxy-sized robot, which is not possible, but... and then it recedes and bursts forth, and then a hand and a continent-sized arm following it and flexing into space. Remember continent-sized arm? That will come back next week. So he's like, I think he's using words that mean big, but he's very
He needs
wildly.
more. He needs more words
he's
that
got
mean
his,
big.
he's obviously got his thesaurus out. He's going for
I don't think he does, because I don't think he knows how big
It's
a
either
galaxy or a
moon-sized
continent
or
is.
continent size.
Yeah.
Guys, business idea. I don't know anything about the economics of comic books,
You're not an economist.
but we should pitch to IDW Comics. And Ryan, maybe you are the illustrator for this.
I don't know why they wouldn't love a story by people who are unknown and an artist who's never done anything.
Well,
think
it's
it's
not a
so.
story by somebody unknown. I think it would be way too
Totally
expensive
known.
and too time consuming to animate. But what about a graphic novel that is like the Friedman cut?
The original
of
script.
The original Friedman cut
Insane.
of Transformers the movie.
we probably have to get him and whoever owns the rights to it to sign off.
I would assume that, well, first of all, IDW owns all the licensing, so it would have to be a deal with them.
Sure.
Or licensing from a comic book format.
Sure.
They would probably maybe have the ability. It probably is Mart or Hasbro that owns the script
Right.
itself.
I would illustrate it in a heavy metal type of graphic novel like formatting. Like I would make it super fantasy.
I think you could homage the Fluoro Dairy drawings.
Yeah,
Maybe.
absolutely.
I've actually, in my mind, I immediately thought of George Perez's pencil. Like, I love his work on the Transformers. Like, all the heavy blacks. You know what I'm talking about? No. I must be thinking of some...
Oh, you're thinking of Andrew Wildman.
No,
maybe.
I'm not.
You sure?
Yep. I'm thinking of one where everything's very... It's like...
Oh, I know exactly. I know who you're talking about. I'm blanking on it. Geoff. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Senior.
That's it. Jeff Senior. Yeah.
Yeah, I love his stuff. I would love to get some original art.
Yeah, Jeff Senior. That's who I was thinking of. Sorry,
This guy,
George.
I love this guy's work.
Yeah, I like all the heavy blacks, and then like they're just very like dynamic.
Yeah, he's great at composition. He's great at value. Like that's his. That is definitely and action. Like
yeah.
he is just like unparalleled. I like a lot of the artists, and I don't like a lot of the artists, but I think he's my favorite of the early.
I'd go for more classic. I'd go with somebody like Boris Vallejo for something like this.
Here we go.
Caleb name dropping someone who he knows we don't know.
Oh, I see. You're going
fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I would go.
But you have to do a painterly style
Yeah,
if you're going fantasy.
badass because of the gesture.
There's a lot of drawings
Yeah,
that get done here.
yeah, well, you know,
I like that style, but not for Transformers.
I would be very intrigued to see it for this original script. It seems like in gesture would be a more
See,
along
for
the
me,
lines of
like,
this
but
kind
I'm
of
also
thing.
thinking of like what I would want to consume. Like as a consumer, I don't want to see that.
You mean in jest?
Yeah, so I like if it were me buying that book, I would be very upset.
To me, I think a
Maybe-
Fluoro Dairy-esque style
What?
is sort of your middle ground.
I agree.
What if we convinced Fluoro Dairy to illustrate for this project?
Ryan's got to do it. We don't have the money for Fluoro Dairy.
I'm just dreaming, okay? But wouldn't that be awesome if we got Fluoro Dairy to actually do the illustration for the original script
feel
of
like it-
Transformers?
I feel like he's probably hard to work with.
Everything I've read indicates that to be true. But I do love like the watercolor on
it's
top
so
of
pretty.
line art effect and
I do
like
too.
the psychedelic, almost like
it'd be
tie-dye
interesting.
sort of.
I agree. It would
Situation.
be great.
Like this makes me think. Like,
That's
This has
amazing.
got to be where
We're looking
like,
at
this is what.
a 2014 Unicron
That's
illustration
fucking awesome.
from Transformers the movie concept art for
Yeah.
Fluoro Dairy.
And this is very different from what we see on screen, but it lines up with kind of. I see him shaking off his organic form. Like he's more muscular. You can see like his buffness.
We got to post that because that's exactly in line with what Ryan's talking about.
Put that out on Twitter whenever we do it.
Well, actually, I'm going to save it. I've got some stuff to talk about Fluoro Dairy art, but I have it aligned with the next episode.
Right. So that's the end of that minute in the script.
All right, so that brings us to the point in time where we can.
I am the ghost of the iconic moment.
You know.
I like how the ghost just interrupts me.
Hello.
Hey,
what have you been up to, Ghost?
Worked a double at Chico's the other night.
That's right. You got a new job.
Yes. And now we just made a little extra money for my annual 4th of Boo Light celebration
Puns.
at my house.
Solid pun work.
At your house? Do you live by yourself?
I live by myself and my pet turtles.
So he's your boo mate?
I have no boo mates right now, but I'm looking for some to help cover the mortgage.
So you bought the house.
Tell me more about this turtle situation.
I have 4 turtles.
Oh, 4 of them.
They're box turtles.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess their names?
Is one of the? Are they based on Renaissance artists?
Perhaps they are.
So, let's see.
Botticelli.
Botticelli.
Go on.
There's 3 of them.
You just call one of them Da Vinci.
Hieronymus Booch.
Okay, you went a different direction with that one. Got it. Heavy on the puns with that. Some of them.
And a couple
And 2 others.
I like the idea that you have your 3 that are named of other obscure Renaissance painters, and then you've got Raphael.
Yeah. Hieronymus Booch. Botticelli.
There we go. It's really just one pun over and over.
Raphael. Yeah. Raphael. It was a fun 4th of July.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. What did you have? What did you do on the 4th of July? Did you have people over?
Yes, I invited a lot of people.
You invited a lot, and then everybody showed up.
2
people showed up.
2 people.
Who were they? How do you know them?
My ex-girlfriend.
Is this the one you've been on Tinder?
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't date me anymore, but she came over.
And was the other person she brought her new boyfriend?
Her new boyfriend.
That's so awkward.
Oh man.
And just a shit
Is
move.
he also a ghost?
They ended up making out at my party. They didn't bring any food.
So you did all the food.
Oh,
I did. I made a potato salad. Bratwursts. And a cake that I bought at TJ Maxx.
They sell cake?
Bake?
Actually, I did fucking buy some cakes one time at TJ Maxx a long time ago.
I don't know about this.
Sounds highly processed.
I shot off some Roman candles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
They shot off some Roman candles.
Up inside her, it sounds like.
His name was Roman. So, that's on brand.
When you have parties, are attendees usually more from the earthly realm or from limbo or the spectral realm, wherever the
party definitely was in limbo.
But you didn't play that game.
I have a limbo party.
Yeah, there you go.
But nobody was playing. The turtles always win.
What kind of playlist do you put together?
Ooh, I have the best playlist.
The Monster Mash.
No.
No.
I play a lot of Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Culture Club.
Ooh, very.
How about The Cure?
Cure.
Very 80s, very
80s.
What's the
Maudlin?
word?
Yeah.
Not punk, not what comes after punk?
Goth?
New Wave.
New wave, very
New
new
wave.
wave.
But I call it Boo Wave.
Why wouldn't you?
Boo Wave.
Absolutely. Trying to make that happen.
So these jams were pumping during the makeout sesh.
Yeah, they kept making out. I told them to leave, and they said no. So I decided to drive over to Chico's.
Okay. Clock in, ask for a
Clock
shift.
in, do some overtime.
On the 4th of July.
Time and a half on the 4th of July.
Well, great. I'm glad you stopped by today.
Yes.
This was a great conversation.
This was a good...
We don't get a lot of these, so
I know.
I mean, I cherish them. Let me ask you this. Are you even familiar with Transformers as a concept? Or Transformers the movie?
What's a transformer?
All right, well, I guess we...
All right, well, I was going to ask you if you had an iconic
Moment.
Yeah.
I got nothing there. It's not working. Can't pull myself out of this one. Yeah, because I don't watch Transformers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You broke character
All
there.
right, well,
Sorry.
Well, thanks for coming to visit us. We're gonna do what we normally do when you show up. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Hashtag Bulai.
Happy birthday, America! I forgot to mention that at the top of the episode.
That's true. It's our 4th of July episode.
Wow, we
Coming out 4 days after the 4th of July.
We sure had something special for that one.
Yep, planned that out. Probably our last holiday.
Who's the most patriotic Transformer? I would wager it's Ultra Magnus.
I was going to say he's red,
because
white,
he's
and blue.
red, white, and blue.
All right.
Came back. All right.
Thank you. Fantastic.
That belongs in the Transformers joke book. Our next project after the animated original script. Ryan, what was your iconic moment?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty clear the ship's blasting off. No, obviously.
It tears apart that planet.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, just seeing Unicron start to transform is amazing. I feel like it might be we go into the next minute, so it might also be that in the next minute, but it's so great.
That might, like, if you were to say most iconic moments of the whole movie,
Absolutely.
it would definitely be there.
That's it, yeah.
For sure. And I don't know why because this isn't really that important in the scheme of things, but the Galvatron Matrix Jesus piece to me stands out.
It's interesting.
In its own way.
It's different. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus piece. What do you mean?
That's just my.
I think
Like, are you
you're
talking
talking
about
about
a cross?
crucifix.
Yeah,
They call them crucifixes.
You guys aren't obviously like I connected to the world of hip hop in such a big way, but a Jesus piece. I mean, it's generally a necklace that has Jesus on it.
So it's not a cross at all.
Oh, it's literally the face of Jesus.
So it could be a cross. It could be a crucifix.
I much prefer that.
I would say it's any big chain that has
That's fucking
a
creepy as
rendition
shit.
of Jesus on it.
I didn't think you get creepier than a dude nailed to a block of wood.
That one's got a
face
Jesus with an
definitely-
arrow through his head for no
Definitely did it.
Jesus piece. So a Jesus piece literally is a chain though that has like the head of Jesus on it.
Or a cross or a crucifix.
All right. I don't like it.
I think it all goes back to
It's mentioned a lot in the
Black Sabbath.
rap community.
Black Sabbath had the original Jesus pieces.
Oh, did they?
Google Black Sabbath crucifix chain. They were the originals.
Oh, that say Black Sabbath on them?
No pictures of they would no.
So
See,
sad.
God damn it! What?
None of this matters.
But they wore crucifix chains. They were the original. Hip hop stole everything.
I mean,
from Black
it's obvious. Yes, hip hop culture definitely always takes from
white culture. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Everybody
Absolutely.
knows it. Proven fact.
I'm glad that you have made that stand, Caleb.
No.
I don't agree with your stand,
But it's your right.
But it is clear as a First Amendment, of course.
The Autobot
yeah,
Decepticast definitely does not endorse Caleb's views necessarily.
I don't agree with any of this.
So
No, it's fine. It's heritage, not hate.
Oh God.
Yep. So
Next time on the Autobot Decepticast.
we'll get a brief final visit from the loneliest Decepticon of them all, but mostly it's more Unicron transformation as we see feet, hands, chests, heads. Will he spare the planet?
Only time will tell.
Sorry.
Yep, well done. All right, I guess that's it. So that's on the next episode.
So listen, tell your friends to listen. iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, tune in. Follow us on the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All of them at APODcast. And, of course, the web presence, autopoddecepticast.com. I think we'll put some Fluorodaries up there.
Yep, some Matrix necklaces.
Oh, of course, Rocky.
Some Rocky shit.
Chico's.
Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was a successful episode. Have a great weekend, everybody.
It was an episode.
Happy 4th of July.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Hey.
Cybertron!
All right, well, they're about...
Oh,
God damn, I can't talk.
I'm sorry. One more
I
thing.
didn't practice talking.
I'm glad you brought up 2001, Caleb, because I've been listening to this Craigslist podcast, which is Craig Kukowski and his wife Carla. They go through his 100 favorite movies and they watch them together and talk about it.
Yeah.
And he talks about 2001, and I think he had Eben Schletter on to talk about that, which is the music accompanist to Paul F. Tompkins' podcasts and stuff. And in listening to that, I think I've been looking at 2001 incorrectly.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Because the way he talks about it is like it's not really a movie. Like, if you're going into it thinking just you're going to watch this like another movie, that's really the wrong way to go into it. It's more of an experience. And, like, that's why seeing it on the big screen is so much different, because they periodically rerun it in L.A. and stuff.
You have... Well, you shouldn't say you have to. It's very beneficial to watch it in at least a widescreen format.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at the difference in, like, the widescreen and the pan and scan, and it looks like garbage in the pan and scan.
You have to watch it in its full formatting.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it on a big screen. I would love to watch it.
I would actually like that, too. And, like, basically the way he talks about it is he saw it when he was 9, and then again when he was
He saw it when he was 9?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was instantly his favorite movie.
Wow, that's...
Not
So intellectual.
That's Evan Schletter, I think, who saw it when he was 9.
I'm impressed that as a 9-year-old he would have made it through the movie.
Yeah, he said it was like he didn't, and that's another thing he said is like he didn't understand it, and even now he's not sure he understands it. But that's the thing you have to get away from is like trying to understand it. Is to just let it wash over. It's not important. You don't need to like try to figure it out. Just let it happen, and then on rewatchings maybe you can try to understand it, but just kind of like experience it.
Well, and also like there's certain aspects of it where there's a lot of symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
Like the monolith is a symbol for a trigger for the next stage of human evolution.
Yeah,
It's a symbol and also a literal tool for
A catalyst. It's a catalyst.
But so I just went to the Chicago Art Institute. I was there last weekend, and I went to the modern art section. And you know when you go to museums and you go to the modern art area, and there's always like a really fucked up audio visual installation. Like this could be just this on a widescreen could be an audio visual installation at any modern art museum. Like
2001?
Yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Because you're right. Like the art and how it's
okay.
Anyway, so the art and how it is framed up and just the composition of every single shot. In addition with the just alarming and disarming nature of the music, the score,
now you're going,
everything like that. I mean, it's very,
you're getting into talking about...
It's abstract.
Now you're getting into talking about Kubrick's cinematography style. Whatever they call the layout of the picture, the framing.
I'd call it compositions, I guess.
But I wouldn't call it abstract. No, I would just say a smart...
I would say the combination of the visuals and the audio makes for a movie that... And also just the non-literal storytelling makes it abstract. I mean, yes, you are seeing things that are defined and are what they are supposed to be visually, but you don't, like, from just an overarching movie standpoint, what the fuck is this? It's like, that's what I mean by abstract.
No.
There's a whole...
I still think 2001 is not necessarily a completely abstract movie. I think that you could take key elements of it are, to me,
Abstract.
make are stracked.
Yep.
Is that actually a word?
No, I don't think so.
There are ships. There are monoliths. There is also a man that turns into a space baby.
Right. The very, very end of it is heavily symbolic. I mean, he evolves to the next level of human consciousness. And how do you represent that? And how do you represent that on film? And he made a giant space baby.
There's a whole fascinating story behind the music too, which we don't have time to go into. But like the whole story of how that music came to be is really like, and like Kubrick kind of did some weird shit of like with the original composer, just kind of was like had him do his thing and then just didn't tell him he wasn't putting any of that music in the movie. Anyway, it's interesting. Go listen to that episode of
So welcome to the Kubrick cast, a subdivision of the Rocky cast, a subdivision of Transformers.
2001 to 2005.
Oh, nice segue.
All right, so
Do we need to wrap up the Rocky rundown?
and this was our cling cling bonk, bonk, Rocky rundown. Ryan, we'll edit that into magic.
That'll be the end of that segment for the rest of the show.
Blow cells, where we sell good.